Lama. Wait, go and join now in the stream. I still have a lot of stuff to buy from Baru actually, so I might do fully relic cracking alone today. Steel Path, I'll probably sit late night, finish it, circuit and all. Descendi, I already finished it yesterday, so I don't have to worry about it. You joined. So, this is my drip for now, for my mag. But the helmet, I'm planning to change it. And as of now, this is what the drip I'm running on. So essentially, yeah, so essentially, wait, let me get my energy up. Okay. So essentially, this is the build, okay? It's like, no, I don't need strength actually much in this build. I just put for ability duration 2 mods. This I'll make it into a Tower Forge mod. 2 for casting speed, 1 for maximum energy on spawn, so that whenever I spawn in, I have energy handy in my hand. And then if you look at mods, brief respite for shield gating, fast deflection for shield gating, vigilante vigor for shield gating, power drift, just a little bit of knockdown chance and everything. I'll replace this with prime this thing, sure footed. Yeah, magnetized discharge is an augment. So basically, what it does is it increases the range of my bubble, and enemies who are hit by my magnetize also have a 50% chance to be disarmed. Basically, overextended range, equilibrium, health, energy, energy, health conversion, prime flow. This can be replaced actually. It's not necessary, but I've just kept it. Blind rage, continuity, and that's it. For arcanes, molt efficiency, it gives me 36% extra duration on my abilities as long as I have shields. Arcane energize for energy replenish. Subsume, I have subsume breach surge over here. And then if you look at my shards, I already showed. Weapons, it doesn't honestly matter. I'm just using epitaph because it's a good primer, so I'll be able to prime viral onto my enemies. I have a viral priming build on my epitaph, so that's the only reason I'm using it. Now, if you look at the build per se, right? So what I essentially do is I let me just take corrupted heavy gunners itself because they are the strongest in terms of armor. So 160 Eximus with overguard. Okay, dashing. Got my Madrai 50% casting speed. You can see it on top over here. 50% casting, 40% ability strength. Now I just look at enemy, magnetize. Okay, breach surge. This my armor strip. Yep, it'll deal now billions of damage. Billions. That bubble. Sorry, I didn't even know you came in here. My bad. Hello. Hi. But this is. But this is so cracked, Akashan. Like I can't even explain how cracked it is. Like look at how it just multiplies within seconds. Yeah, and now if I spawn in enemies just generally a bit far away, right? The ones close by will die. Now on the bubble explosion, you will also see how much it's gonna explode for. These guys are not getting much damage, just 125k or something. Watch. Bubble is gonna explode. 41 mil, 39 mil, 40 mil. Such a crazy build. Jeez. And you know how many farmers it took? Take a guess. Two. Two farmers. Just one for the so what I'll tell you what I did for the farmer part. Okay, wait. So if you check here for the farmer part, this one I put a Omni farmer, but before this it was a Madurai symbol over here. Okay, in my Exilus slot. I took the Exilus slot symbol with swap polarity and then I threw it for prime continuity. Then I put my Omni Pharma over here. That's it. No other. No, sorry, three. My bad. Three. One I had to put for overextended. One here. This one I replaced it, and then Omniform. No, no, no. Two only. Yeah. Two only. Overextended. And this one. This one was Madrai. That Madrai took it, and I threw it over here. And then yes, and then overextended. I gave this thing Vazar and this thing polarity. Vazar and only no. This is yeah. And then for my this thing aura slot, I gave this thing Omniformer. I had one Omniformer, so I just threw it over there. Yeah, if I want to do a fracturing ruin build, there is also builds for fracturing ruin. So if I'm ever planning to do builds for fracturing ruin or do like a weapons platform build, I can just not give three shits. I can start building it like that, more or less. Like see, even now I just do this armor strip, breach surge. It doesn't initially do anything because of overguard, but once I take one enemy's overguard, it does its magic very quickly. Oh damn, that's actually sad too. Yeah, it's not the worst thing. You can chill about it. You don't have to really fret about it. But I just buy bundles, dude. I just seriously, I just buy bundles of at one point. Like I don't give a shit about. Yeah. I mean, that is only if I'm close to getting over. And if you see the Hydroid weapon platform build I was talking to you about, wait, let me just show that one also. Hydroids is very fun actually. If you can do the weapon platform build, like I simulate these guys, okay? I got the armor strip. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go a bit up so you can see it a bit clear. So I'm just gonna kill one enemy. That's gonna split into two. Wait, I'm not even aiming at them, Lama. He strips really fast. It's so funny. Okikar is literally the best melee, this thing, secondary you can get in the game. And wait, if you ever want a Gauss nuke build, no, just check this one out. I'll just show it to you for a second. I mean, it'll take me some time to build this. I'll just show it to you. See, this is like a very no subsume kind of a build, okay? And energy also, I have a way to work around the energy. Like, how do you constantly make sure you have energy in your disposal and everything? So I'm at 100, right? What I'll go is I'll go and simulate the same corrupted guys, okay? I'm going to operate a dash. Now this wouldn't deal damage much to them because they're all overguard. But now if I do heat procs, all are dead. So you have to constantly spam. So essentially how it works with Gauss is you hit your ult, let's say enemies are there, you keep spamming cold. Just keep spamming cold to get your battery up really fast, okay? And then Whenever you're low out of energy, kill a few enemies with your gun, get your energy back, keep spamming cold, dash a bit, get everything sorted up, get everything sorted up. Once it's hitting the 90 marks, you start applying heat. 4 heat stacks, and then what you do is you just come back, take a second, one cold slab. That's it. Everything gets fucking instantly neutralized. And but the only problem is, I'll tell you how my build works for him. Shit ton of strength. Okay, like I try to give him as much range and strength as much as I can. So this is the problem. Triple Archon. You need to do triple Archon. Reason is Archon Stretch abilities that deal electric damage will give you 2 energy over 5 seconds. So I'll tell you where this will come useful in his ult. So when his ult kind of like, let's say, comes out, he has these sparks going from his body. And if those sparks hit nearby enemies when you're in a crowd, that will trigger Archon Stretch. So you can get energy passively through this one. Two is Archon Flow. So this is another reason why you don't do cold procs and heat procs to kill enemies. You do heat procs and finish off with one cold proc to kill enemies with blast. So that enemies killed by cold have 10% chance to drop an energy orb. And Archon Vitality is just to increase the heat status effects. So heat can stack a little more. So these three are mandate. Equilibrium I for energy reasons. Umbral Intensify for strength. Continuity for duration. Overextended for this thing. Blind Rage for more strength. Cunning Drift I'm using it for range, but you can also use Power Drift. It doesn't do that much of a difference. Power Drift gives you more ability strength, I believe, right? I can just swap this out with Power Drift. I get 243 base strength. But I'm not using it because I'm just like, I want more range. I want more coverage. I can't use Augur Reach, so rather I'll use Cunning Drift and ignore that 15% reduction in range. So this is one thing. Energize augmented, obviously. Another thing what I did is I used the 10 Galaxion. So I don't know if you plan on farming this, but essentially why 10 Galaxion is good is because you have this mod. On kill or assist, slain enemies have 2% chance to drop an energy orb per cold status affecting them. So more cold status on enemies, more chance for them to drop a energy orb. And this triggers passively even without the gun being used. So as long as you have the gun equipped and you can trigger a cold effect and do this, you'll more or less trigger this effect. Yeah, and if you ever want to go for like a prime, like you want to prime enemies and then you want to go for a nuke, you can use Epitaph, but I wouldn't suggest it because you're trying to do a blast. Zoris, again, you can only. I just use the Zoris because honestly, there's nothing else which I can throw on Gauss which is like useful. I can maybe throw Praetos for movement speed, but I was just like, you know what, it's okay, I'll just use Zoris, or else I'll throw the Praetos for movement speed. Uh, for grouping enemies, Nautilus, Cordon will group enemies. Synth Deconstruct for more energy. Seismic Bud for more ability efficiency. And then you have your Guardian for shield gating, more or less. And then finally, for your Tazikor, it's the same build which I gave you. I'm using everything except Viral because Viral is innately built into my Glaxion, so I don't plan on using Viral. I just like it. I spoke about it. What's wrong with that? I mean, I'm literally describing my whole build to him. So I think yeah, I would talk a lot. Damn. I just wish these 2 days last for entire life, actually.
Saturday, Sunday.